Hi everyone, I know it's been a long time since I've made a video, but I've been kind of busy. If you've watched my previous videos that I've put up, I did say that I'd quit my job and I was staying home with my son. Well, he's now at school and he's going really well. We found him a school that specialises in kids with special needs, so he's fitting in really well there. So because both of my kids are now at school, that meant I had to go and find something to do during the day, because I'm not someone who can actually just sit and do nothing. I need something to do. So I didn't want to go back to my old job because the hours were too long, and it meant that I would have had to put my kids into some kind of childcare before and after school, and I just wasn't comfortable with doing that. So I went and I got a job at the local Subway sandwich store, which means that I only have to work a few hours a day. Most times it's like 3 or 4 hours a day, just over the lunchtime rush. So that way I can drop my kids off at school and be there in time for them when they finish school. So I don't have to worry about catching buses or dealing with childcare. It's just so much easier. Plus, it gives me a little bit of extra money, which always helps. What else? It's my husband's birthday today, so I know he watches my videos, so happy birthday. He's 33 today, and to really embarrass him, I sent him some balloons to work. It's his big happy birthday helium balloon with all these little smaller ones with it, plus a little jar of lollies. And I rang him this morning and I said, happy birthday, how you going? And he said, can you just hang on a second? And I said, yeah, sure. And he comes back and he said, I hope these aren't from you. And it turns out that while I was on the phone with him, the florist had actually delivered the balloons to him at the same time. So that was a bit of a coincidence. He got a laugh out of it because the balloon said happy birthday ... again. So he thought that was kind of funny. At the moment, we're tossing up whether we should stay in the town that we're at, because my husband is qualified in IT. And at the moment, he's just working at a call centre, not really utilising his degree or his qualifications at all, because where we live there isn't that much need or demand for IT professionals. He's put in for a few jobs here and there, but mostly you've got to know someone that already works there to get a job there, if you know what I mean. So we're thinking of moving to Sydney, which is about 3 hours away. It's a big move really, because we've only just moved into a new house here. We've only been here for a couple of months, so we're still within our lease here. It would mean that I'd have to find another school similar to the one my son goes to at the moment that has the ability and the resources to deal with kids with special needs. Which might not be as hard as I think. I'd just have to really ask the school that he goes to at the moment whether they know any schools similar in Sydney. My daughter would pretty much fit in anywhere, so that's not an issue. And see, the reason why we're thinking about doing this is basically the money. Like the pay that he'd be getting would be almost double what he's getting now. I know money doesn't make you happy, but it certainly helps to have, as much money as you can, and to be in a job that you're actually qualified for and that you're going to be happy doing, instead of doing a job that, is not what you spent 4 years at university to do, and a job that you hate. So we're just tossing that idea up at the moment. If we did decide to do it, it would mean that my husband would probably look for a job and move to Sydney by himself for a couple of months find us a place to live, look around at schools, just get a feel for the place before we just pick up everything and move everybody down there. So I know I couldn't do it for more than a couple of months by myself here during the week. So he'd come home on the weekends, but I don't think I could do the whole house and kids and work thing all by myself for more than a couple of months. So we'll just have to see how that pans out. He's been wanting to move away from where we are at the moment for a long time. So I think it's going to happen. It's just a matter of when it's going to happen. That's about all I can think of at the moment. I'm sorry it's been a long time between videos. I've still been watching everybody else's videos though. Yeah. Have a good day, a good night, or whatever. And I'll see you soon. Bye.